We are glad so many of you are here to join us. We've got a wonderful lineup this evening. We've got 11 schools presenting this evening, and we've been doing this for a few years, and it's really well received. And so I'm hoping that if you didn't get a chance to visit the school that you were hoping to visit, or you simply don't have time to kind of do all of the research behind the scenes on your own, tonight is a wonderful night for you to learn about a variety of different schools in our district. So I don't believe we've got anybody else to do any intros this evening, unless I'm missing anyone. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Each of the presenters will present for about 5 minutes or so, and then if you've got questions, please feel free to add them to our chat. And at the end of our presentation this evening, we will definitely have answers for you from the representatives from the schools that we've got here this evening. So to start off, can kick us off, we're going to have a representative from 284, which is York Early College Academy, also known as YECA. We'll turn it over to, I do apologize. One more thing before we get started. I'm sorry. We do have interpretation this evening. I apologize. I'm speaking very quickly already. We have interpretation for both Spanish and Mandarin. I believe the information is included in the chat. If you don't see it, to dial in, please let us know, and it can be added again. If the interpreters just want to, one of the interpreters from each language speak and confirm the number to dial in, why don't we have one of our Spanish interpreters to say hello and remind people of how they can dial in and listen in Spanish.
You ready for me?
Good evening, this is Spanish. Muy buenas noches. Para interpretación en español, usted puede llamar al 347-966-4114, seguido del código 819-8599, seguido del signo de número. Para interpretación en español, marque el número 347-966-4114, seguido del código 819-8599, seguido del signo de número. Announcement made in Spanish.
All right, the following will be speak by Mandarin. 各位亲爱的贵宾跟家长，大家好。我们有普通话的翻译专线，请拨打1347-966-4114， ID 密码为557-59959。再重复一次，我们今天有普通话的翻译专线，请拨打1347-966-4114， ID 密码为557-55959，请字号。请各位在进入这个普通话翻译专线之后，请务必把你的麦克风关静音，以免背景音乐嘈杂，影响其他收听者的权利。OK, thank you.
Thank you very much, Max. We appreciate that. I was so excited to jump in. I'm sorry, Lauren, I'm just going to have one more moment. I wanted to actually introduce and say that, of course, the president of our district 28 CEC is here tonight, Vijay Lamjatan. Vijay, would you like to say a few words before we get started?
Sure. Thank you so much, Tanya. Good afternoon, District 28. The great 28 that's getting greater every day. And we are great because of the wonderful people who are here presenting tonight. This district is by far going places, have been going places, and will continue to do great things because we have amazing schools and administrators and leaders in our district. And tonight, again, by a show of support, that the 11 of them, different schools, are here tonight to show to give you information about the amazing work they're doing at their schools. I want to thank all of them for being here tonight again and again. I am grateful for the work that you do day in and day out, and also past hours, right? It's now 7 o'clock at night, and you have an early day tomorrow. Well, not really tomorrow. Tomorrow's election day, but still, you had a long day today. Thank you to all the principals, APs, all the school personnel and staff who are here to present. We can't wait to hear about your schools again and again. Lastly, I want to thank the council members. I would like to ask them to unmute really quickly who are here and just say hi. And if your title, that'll be great. Latifa, can you please start?
Hi, Natifa Lewis, recording secretary.
Simone?
Good evening. My name is Simone.
Quentin?
Good evening. My name is Quentin Mezitin, First Vice President, D75 Reps. Let's go.
Let's do this. And also Paquito Williams. Are you able to unmute? I think, okay. Okay, try now.
Yes, hi, I'm Paquita Williams, member. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Luzao.
Hi, how are you, everybody? I'm Lu Zhao and a member of CEC28. Thank you.
Yu Tao Chen.
Hey everyone, my name is Yitao Chen, second president of the CEC28. Thank you.
Did I miss anyone? Thank you so much, Yutao. Did I miss any of the members? I apologize if I did. Please raise your hand. Yeah, there it is. Lauren is there.
Lauren and Julie.
Julie's there too. Okay, Lauren and Fred and Julie.
My apologies. I didn't change my name. So Vijay, that's a good reason to forget me. I'm Julie and I'm on the CC as a member, and I'm so happy to see two of the three schools that I'm a liaison for on this call. I'm gonna go off camera because I'm at home alone with my 8-year-old and she might be a distraction. Thanks.
Okay, Julie, you want to say? Oh, that was Julie. Did she say hi? Okay. All right, there's Julie. So those are a lot of our members who are on board to show you their dedication and time commitment towards this process as well. And I always want to highlight our members because you can see that the diversity that's reflected on our council is also a reflection of the entire district. I save also Tanya for last because Tanya has been the one to spearhead this year's middle school town hall, and she has been doing a lot of the behind the scenes work to make this possible. So Tanya, please say hi really quickly.
Yeah, hi everybody. I sort of started off with I'm Tanya Wendt. I'm the treasurer of D28 CEC. Thanks for being here tonight.
And lastly, of course, our amazing administrative assistant, Dorinda C. Mongol, who's behind the scenes sending out all the emails. Dorinda, say hi.
Hi everyone. Hi, I'm trying to get my camera on, but it's not coming on.
No worries. So without further ado, my dear friends, enjoy tonight. A lot of resources, and we'll do our best to make sure we provide as much information as we can for all of you wonderful family members and in our community. Tanya, back over to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, apologies for jumping in far too soon. All right. Thank you again for everybody that's here this evening. We are going to start off the program with Yeka. Lauren was all queued up and ready, so she can go ahead and tell us about York Early College Academy.
Thank you so much. Let me just share. Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Lauren Mendizabal, and I'll be representing York Early College Academy. So I don't know if you can see the pictures on the side, but we are an early college school. We run from 6th to 12th grade, and there on the side is my principal, Ms. Deborah Krempra. My assistant principal on the left is Dr. Amina Gordon, and my other assistant principal is Angela Olarte on the right. So here at York Early College Academy, our vision and mission statement, if you wanted to take a minute, I'm not going to read the whole thing because I already practiced and it takes too long. But our vision and mission is reflected in our classrooms daily, and every staff meeting that we do have, we do go over it just to make sure that everybody is centered and being true to our mission. Here at YECA, we have some core values, which is service, perseverance, advocacy, reflection, and collaboration. And this does count as 10% of each class's grade. So we do make sure that our scholars are understanding what it is to be part of YECA. And this is just some data from our last year graduating class. This was our 12th grade group. We had 100% graduation rate, and we saved our scholars about $1,500 for their college classes. On average, the scholars were able to graduate with about 46.7 college credits, and 97% of our cohort last year was taking college courses. So we are a 7-year journey. We are 6 to 12, and this is our scope and sequence for our 6 to 12th graders. In middle school, we begin with pre-algebra starting in 6th grade. We have a robotics program for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. We also offer theater arts, visual arts, and essentially we consider our 8th graders to be part of our high school because they are taking their first high school courses. They take the Algebra 1 and biology, and they also take the regions. They sit for regions that year. We believe in exposing our scholars to college readiness. So we start having those conversations with them about taking them to college tours as early as 6th grade, making sure that they are thinking about what schools they want to go to or what career paths they want to go to. And our high school, starting from 9th grade, we actually are an 11-month program because our 9th graders start taking their first college courses at York campus, and they will be doing that over the summer. So we do offer some academic support because we understand that the curriculum may be a bit much for some of our scholars. So our grade teams meet weekly to go over anything that to go over any scholars that may be needing some extra help, and we offer daily tutoring. We also offer Level Up programs, which is a program in the morning for reading and math support, and in the afternoon, as well as virtually over the weekends. We also offer some social emotional support. We have weekly social emotional classroom lessons in advisory that all the grades get. We have peer mediation programs. We have staff trained in therapeutic crisis interventions and restorative circle. We also have at-risk counseling, and because we believe in collaboration with parents, we expect parents to understand what's happening with their scholars, and so we have parent conferencing as often as we can. And here at YECA, our expectations is for our scholars to maintain an 85% overall GPA and 95% attendance rate. And this is by exhibiting also your Spark core values and family partnership. Not only do we have academics, but we also have some fun times. So we have our GRYC, which is offered to our middle schoolers, our after school program, which has like art and dance, game rooms. They have a lot of really fun things. We also started about 2 years ago, lunch clubs, which I actually run the gardening club. So it's really just a fun place where students could come and have some quiet time, have some time, just either I like to play with dirt, so they come with me and they play with dirt. And that's opened up to all scholars 6 to 12. Our high schoolers is when you can participate in PSAL and be part of like our basketball team, our volleyball team. We have indoor track, softball, cricket. And we also try to celebrate academic success. We have a science fair opened up to our 6 to 12th graders, and you're able to present your work in our gym. We also have an art gallery that's going to be coming up this year. It's going to be open for our scholars 6 to 12. And we have an award ceremony. Every year we take our scholars that are achieving that 85% GPA to Dave & Buster's, our principal, our assistant principal. They're the ones that take them there just to have a good time, just so that they have, fun with our principal and assistant principal. And we also have other fun things going on. We have our 6th grade play. All the 6th graders are encouraged to participate in this play. Last year we had Annie. If your scholar is shy, we do have like other things where they could do off stage, but we try to encourage all our scholars to be a part of it because it's just a fun thing for them to do. This year, I believe we're doing High School the Musical. We also have our winter showcase and our spring talent show, which is opened up to our scholars 6 to 12. And that's just if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to participate. And we have some special events going on in school. We have a career day, our alumni college panel, and like I said, sixth grade, they start taking their first college trips. Our career day last year was really cool because we were able to bring back most of our scholars who are already in their career paths. And so they were able to come back and talk to the scholars about like what it is that they're doing and how they were able to achieve that. Our Yucca Alumni College panel is our more recent high school graduates who are coming back and speaking to the younger ones and how Yucca prepared them to be at their college. We also do a lot of celebrations where we do the Valentine's Day dance every year. We have a spring carnival. This year we included a fall ball that happened about 2 weeks ago. We have Spirit Week that happens 3 times a year. We do a lot of field trips and, like I mentioned before, the lunch clubs. And if you need any more information or like any more information about Yucca, please contact Miss Linda Perry, who's our parent coordinator, who she will be more than happy to help you guys navigate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Could you also put that contact information in the chat in case anybody might have missed it as the slides were going along? Thank you. All right, wonderful. Next, can we have our representative from 217, which is the Robert A. Van Wyck Middle School?
Okay, that would be me. Good evening, everyone. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, all is well. Everyone can see me? Can see my screen? Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maria Justiniano. I'm one of the assistant principals at MS217. I've had the privilege of being an assistant principal at MS217 for over 10 years now. So I know of which I speak when I present this evening. Our official name is, we are the Robert A. Van Wyck Middle School Green Magnet School for Career Exploration in the Arts, Sciences, and Government through Multimedia Technology. That is our official name. So why should you consider MS217Q? Let's check out our video, which I clicked the sound on, so it should work.
My name is Patrick Burns. I'm the proud principal of Robert A. Van Wyck Middle School 217, located in the most amazingly diverse community called Briarwood, Queens. We offer a rigorous academic program here at Middle School 217 that empowers students to think critically, challenges students to debate with pride, with respect. Our work here at 217 supports students in their diverse interests and helps them to truly find their voice. All of our students are programmed for core subjects in English language arts, social studies, physical education, health, and Regents courses in algebra and living environment science. In addition, all students engage in a robust arts program that includes theater, visual arts, chorus, dance, computer science, entrepreneurship, and sustainability.
One of the really great things our school offers is an advisory and social emotional learning program. These 2 programs support our young people and our adults' overall well-being. It gives our children what a lot of us adults didn't have. A place that they are encouraged to be themselves and express themselves with no judgment.
My favorite thing about MS217 has to be the fact that it's an incredibly diverse school. In our classrooms, our teachers connect students' cultures, languages, and life experiences with what we are learning. These connections help us to find meaning in what teachers are teaching.
Student government is a group of students who are elected and chosen by their student body. They help advocate for the students' needs and concerns. They work with adults in the building to make a positive impact on the school community.
MS217 does a wonderful job at staying connected with parents. As a parent, I believe you should still try to connect and stay involved in your child's education. The school has ample opportunities to do just that.
When I welcome families, new arrival parents and students here to 217, it gives me pride to know that they're coming into an environment that's more than just a school building. It's a true community. It's a community. We'll welcome a child each day with a smile. We'll welcome them with a shoulder to lean on and an ear to listen. We want our children to look back 10 years, 20 years, when they make their way up the hill, many years from now, they pass this building, they look back at this building and say, that's where I found my voice. This is the building that really gave me an opportunity to be who I want to be, to chase my dreams and to feel confident that I am worthy of securing those dreams.
Okay, awesome. Sorry, the slide deck is now no longer on. Give me a second. Okay. It's no longer letting me. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get out of the slide deck. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. So our mission statement is at Middle School 217, our commitment is that we all share a passion for lifelong learning. We will foster integrity, reflection, critical thinking, kindness, and responsibility for others and the earth. Together with families, we will learn to find our voices, solve problems, and improve communities. Okay, things to know. We are a community that includes families from over 40 nations. A school where our students and staff members are multilingual and multicultural, allowing us to celebrate incredible differences. A place where teachers provide rigorous instruction in all core subjects. A place where families appreciate our parent education classes and the school's communication efforts, including many opportunities for parent and guardian involvement. Okay. Sorry. What's happening at MS217? So we're a technology-based school. Every student has access to their own laptops and other devices. We also prioritize social emotional learning. Students learn to develop self-awareness, self-control, and interpersonal skills to deal with everyday challenges. We're also a green magnet school where we educate our students in sustainability. Students learn to take action in their local and global communities. We have a pollinators garden and an organic vegetable garden. Okay, the main classes for any sixth grader at MS217 are ELA, mathematics, science and social studies, computer science, physical education, sustainability, advisory, financial literacy, and SEL. We're also a different place to learn. Our school adopts a mastery-based system for assessing students. This is an innovative system for assessing learners that promotes deeper learning. The idea behind this grading concept is to structure our courses in a way that allows learners the time and flexibility to focus on mastering a standard or a skill rather than achieving a certain number or a letter grade. Learners are offered more than one opportunity to master a standard. Okay, we also offer advisory, restorative practices, and SEL. Once again, advisory circles help to build community and discuss important social and emotional topics. We have restorative practices that help us to address harm that is done in our community, and we work together to fix it. Our motto is we talk it out. And our social and emotional learning classes educates our students on empathy and compassion. So what really kind of sets us apart from other schools is that we have a vast array of clubs and teams that we offer yearly at our school. And they're all on the screen. I won't read them to you, but our students enjoy participating in these clubs. And we also have a philosophy that if we don't have a club that we're offering and students can find an adult sponsor for that club, We usually have them put together some type of presentation for Mr. Burns, our principal, and he will usually approve the club and sponsor the club. We also have after-school programs such as QCH, YMCA, Lego Robotics, Academic Recovery Program, and our Wilson Remedial Reading System. Thank you so much. We hope to see you as a member of our MS217 community next year. Check out more information on our school website, www.ms217q.com, and I will be putting that in the chat as well. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's always fun when we get to see inside the school in the video, so thank you for sharing that as well.
Yeah.
Thanks you for including the information in the chat in a moment. All right, next up on our agenda is MS 190, which is Russell Sage. I believe Principal Greco is here to present.
Principal Greco is here. How you doing, everybody? Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I also am going to share some good stuff with you guys. Let's see what we got here. Bam, bam. All right. I'm going to share this. First, I'm going to go over a couple of things. I want you to begin with the website, www.russellsagems.org. That's where you can find a ton of information, everything about Russell Sage, our newsletters, everything happening. Another spot where you could go is our Instagram. Our Instagram, gets updated every single day with, what's going on inside the building, and there's always a lot going on. It's at JHS190 Russell Sage. That's JHS190 Russell, RUSSELL Sage. Check out our Instagram. Definitely that's a fun place to see. And I'm also going to take a moment and share a video with you. And you guys can see the video, right? Yes? Okay, cool. Here we go. Hi, welcome. My name is John Greco, and I'm the principal of Russell Sage. We work really, really hard to build school spirit and school community. We all really work together to build a place where students can really learn, feel great, and succeed.
We do have diverse students. We have motivated students. We have students that care about one another.
Sage really truly represents Queens, the most diverse place in the whole wide world. Our Sage staff and students come from many different countries and cultures.
Every background, every religion, every culture. We know that it's special, no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak. Everybody is treated equally. You are a Sage owl the moment you walk through those doors. That is what creates a family more than just a school.
I've never really experienced anyone being mean to me just because I'm from somewhere else, nor to any of my friends. They're actually more welcoming.
So the overall feeling is wonderful. I'm very honored to be in this school because the kids and the students and the teachers, they're so cooperative, they're so generous, they really want to engage you and really help you.
Coming in, I only knew a few people from my school, and now I know my whole class and we can all hang out and it would be fine.
And the teachers, they're very kind and they're very understanding.
All of the teachers are really supportive on your way of learning.
Schools are the center of community, so it's really important to have our families have an input, so we run lots of meetings with our parents. We find ways to make everyone feel like they belong.
Principal Greco tells the students, even before they become students at Russell Sage, when we have orientation, is that if there's something that you want at Sage that we don't have, we want you to come to an administrator, go to a teacher, go to an adult in the building and say, hey, I would like this club or I would like this activity.
There are a lot of sign-up sheets everywhere around the school so you can sign up. It's really easy to. I really appreciated the opportunity to be able to be in all these different clubs because I'm able to meet new people, I'm able to meet new teachers, be more comfortable with the community. Yeah, so being involved in these things are definitely ways to form connections with your peers. All these things, you are with different kids, with different grades, So it's really fun because you get to meet new people and you also create a really good relationship with the teacher.
I'm in band and I go to after school strings. Usually I'm really nervous about meeting people, but it has introduced me to many new people who have the same interests as me.
So I'm involved in the math team, and math team is basically like a family. So I'm in the volleyball team, the girls volleyball team. I'm in financial literacy. I do band as a talent. There's theater, they have like student council.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for the opportunity because it's shown me like new things and that I can use further in the future.
We're surrounded by 122 different languages just in this borough alone. We have adults in the building that speak 4 and 5 different languages. In New York City schools, you know, you're pretty much going to get Spanish or French. So anytime we could throw something else in there to give them an opportunity to learn something new, we can.
So I'm doing Mandarin. I've done Mandarin since 6th grade with the same teacher. I would have never thought I would be able to learn Mandarin because my perception of Mandarin would be like really challenging and very difficult. But honestly, over the course of 3 years, it was really easy for me to learn the language. I've never thought that I would be able to learn Mandarin, but now I've gotten to learn how to write it, the history behind it, different traditions, and it's been fun.
We want to make sure that our students are prepared, and so we are always devoting our time. We want to make sure that when they get to high school, they have the material that they need.
Each class, you get to take a Regents at the end of the year, which allows you to get high school credits.
When Principal Grego joined us a few years back, it was only for algebra. He sat down with us as the cabinet and said, hey, you know, I want to offer it to all the kids, all students, no matter what their abilities are, to take the Algebra Regents in 8th grade, the Living Environment Regents, the U.S. History Regents, and the Language Proficiency Exam. And this year is the first year we're going to be giving that exam in Spanish, French, and Mandarin.
They prepare you like you're in high school the whole year so you could get a little feel of high school when you're in middle school.
This is home. Russell Sage is home. The kids appear to be happy. The staff appears to be happy. There's learning going on, and there's plenty of opportunity. So this definitely feels like home.
Isn't that cool? So I do want to just share a couple more things before my time is completely up. And it is here. So I just wanted to give you some information regarding the open houses. Please, you can pull out your camera really fast. There's a QR code there. You could register for the open house. The November 6th open house is filled to capacity. So we have about 130 families already signed up for that. So the next open house available is the December 4th open house. So definitely sign up for that. So we'll go a little bit deeper, you know, as far as like what Russell Sage has to offer. You'll get a school tour by some of our students. You'll get a feel for the building. You know, you get to peek inside the classrooms and see what they're doing in there. All that good stuff. So I wanted you to take a moment for that. I did want to quickly go over the talents because for some crazy reason, people don't think we have talents. So I just wanted to go over, we do have art. You know, these are some of the collaborations that we have, the Morgan Library collaboration, Jack Pizza bookmaking competition was awesome. We're going to continue that this year. We are a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. So there's a lot going on with that. We do participate in NISMA with New York State. We've been in the Forest Hills Memorial Day Parade every single year, our band. So thank you very much, our Sage band members. Showcases, Hershey trips. We have an orchestra. So like band is more like trumpets and stuff like that. Orchestra is more like violins and all that fun stuff. So we also have dance, and lots and lots of extracurricular activities and all that good stuff. So I don't want to take up too much time. I do want you to come to the December 4th orientation, and definitely register for that. I'm going to put a couple of things in the chat so you guys can get more information, and that's it. So thank you very much, everybody, and have a great evening and good luck.
Thank you very much for that. I love the language program. Sounds great, and I want to remind everybody that if you've got any questions as we're going along, please drop them in the chat so that the principals and/or their representatives from their school will answer them either at some point during the call or at the very end. Yeah. All right. Next up on our list is 287, which is Emerson. I believe we've got Ms. Sharif on the line to speak about Emerson.
Yes, hi, good evening, everyone. I'm parent coordinator at the Emerson School. My name is Solmaz Sharif, and so Emerson School, at Emerson, we are a very small school. We have 300 students, and that is one of our strengths because it gives us an opportunity to get to know each student and be able to know them and their need and provide them. So our school is in the same campus. We share campus with two other schools, with New Prep Middle School and Yeka Middle and High School. Our campus, on campus, we have SAPIS, which is substance abuse prevention. We have psychologists. We have our own counselor guidance. So with the knowledge that we have from each students and the tight-knit community that we have, we can provide them one-on-one the needs that they have and the way that we can help them. So I'm just going to share my sorry. All right, so anyway, my share, it's giving me a hard time. I don't want to waste time on that. So we have our own after school program, which we focus on helping with the homeworks. We have different clubs, yoga, dance, and we have a large gym that we share with the two other schools. It's a professional high school basketball gym. So that's one of the things that our students, we call them scholars. Our scholars enjoy and look forward to our to their gym sessions. We also, in addition to that gym, we have our own small gym. One of the things that we focus on, it's called AVID, and that's how we try to prepare students for real life, from the social emotional learning, management, technology, and the career building. We also have different spirit weeks throughout the week. Last week was our fall theme, so it's 6th and 7th, 8th graders. We have a lot of Hispanic community. So we have the classes in English and in Spanish. And also we have some other good mix of communities. I'm going to share my information here. I'm parent coordinator. You can always reach out to me with questions if you have, or to schedule the open houses that we have throughout the year. I think I'm the first one who finished on time.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharif. We appreciate you sharing about Emerson. Thank you so much. All right. Next on our list, we've got 167, which is Metropolitan Expeditionary Learning School, also called MELS. So if MELS would like to share next.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Laura Scheckman. I'm one of the guidance counselors at MELS. And let me just share my screen. Give me 1 second. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hold on. I think it is actually getting stuck in my end. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna try this one more time. But just to talk a little bit about MELS as I try to get this presentation going, we are a 6 through 12 school. We are partnered with Outward Bound. We are an expeditionary learning school. So that is the education model of Outward Bound. We have Crew, which is an advisory group every morning. The model exists. It has expeditions, case studies, project-based learning, field work, final products, and student-led conferences, which are SLCs. There's also a camping trip for the 6th graders at the end of 6th grade. It's a 3-night camping trip that they do in their crews. It's called Crew Orientation. As I said, 6 through 12 school, so about 85 to 90% of our students usually continue with us. We had 96% student attendance, 98% college acceptance rate. And just at the bottom, I have some policies that are unique to MELS. The dress code, they have to wear a MELS shirt and khakis, and just the electronic policy is very strict, no cell phones whatsoever, and it would be taken away. And I figured I would share a little bit from our students so you get a view of the school. Oh, maybe not. Let's see, sorry, hold on. I'm going to try that one in a second, but just to say this first, we are a lottery school. So our preference is just given to District 28, but other than that, we are a super diverse student body because it is a lottery. You could see more on our website at metropolitanls.com and contact us if you have any questions, metropolitanls@gmail.com. And we do have open houses that are in person coming up November 16th at 10 a.m. and November 25th at 6 p.m. And I'm going to try to reshare one more time just to let you guys see the video of the kids. All right, let me see. Well, can you guys hear it?
Yes.
So here at MELS, we have Crew. So we wanted to start off by showing you our 6th grade Crew room.
So Crew is like very similar to homeroom and other schools, but Crew is more of like a community, and it's something that is really special at MELS.
This is what we look like during Crew, but now we're gonna do an initiative. So today with Crew, we're doing this initiative of the Folkathon, where we do initiative, just a fun activity during Crew.
We do a closing, so this is ours today, and the closing just helps us feel like we're going to do well in school and do well in our classes and succeed.
On 3, Crew. 1, 2, 3.
Crew!
At MELS, there are expeditions, and expeditions are about 2 case studies.
Basically, an expedition is like a whole topic that we're gonna be learning about, like Eva said, for like a month or so. And then each class has a specific case study where you go deeper into the topic related to the subject.
One thing I love about the MELS of the community is the infinity groups. The infinity groups showcase different identities, religions, and sexualities.
One of the aspects that we love about the MELS learning environment is that teachers take our needs and what we need to learn best into consideration when planning lessons and events. MELS MELS teachers only want us to succeed and do our best in the MELS community. There are different aspects about MELS learning that's specific to MELS. For example,
something I like about MELS is I'm able to work together with my classmates and answer questions.
finally, one more aspect of MELS that is specific to MELS is
our community is being included in MELS. Every culture is at least somewhat included at one point.
And like Diana said, even cultures and different aspects of people are incorporated into our daily lessons to make sure that we all feel like we are learning more about each other and ourselves.
Okay, and the rest is kind of just a little more toward the school. So again, we look forward to, hopefully you guys can join us at the open houses if you're interested in learning more. And that concludes our presentation about MELS.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please make sure to put your information in the chat so that people can see it, can come to the open houses if they would like. Thank you so much. All right. Next on our list is Middle School 358, and I believe Assistant Principal Poom is here.
Yes, I am. Good evening.
So go right ahead. Good evening.
Thank you. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Assistant Principal Naren Prom. I have been with Middle School 358 for the last 9 years. We are a relatively new school. We've been around only for 9 years. We're located on 164th and Hillside Avenue in Jamaica, Queens. If you're familiar with the area, we used to be the Verizon building. We are a relatively small school. We have about 350 students. So a lot of the things that we do are geared towards small groups, ensuring that we help our scholars grow from when they get to us in 6th grade and when they leave in 8th to go to high school. Obviously, the kids do a better job of telling more about our school than us adults do. So I also have a video, so enjoy.
Hi, my name is Shandita Shah. I am a senior here at MS358. I am also a part of the dance company. And my experience at MS358 has been exceptional and life-changing as I've learned a lot from my peers and teachers. They have supported me from all my 3 years, and I've learned how to overcome my challenges, and they've been very supporting throughout learning about me and what I want to do.
So I would describe my experience at MS358 like elaborate and very different from one of my experiences in elementary school, because back then I wouldn't really participate a lot. My confidence was pretty much low, but now that I'm in school, I feel like my confidence has been like higher, my self-esteem, and I've also been feeling like I've been getting better grades. So one way to like describe my experience would be exciting and rather really like improving.
Hi, my name is Zoe and I'm in the 7th grade. I think I show all the core values, but I think I show fellowship and excellence the most. The reason why I think I show fellowship is because I'm always helping my peers around me when they need help. I think I show excellence because I'm always working hard to achieve my goals and to maintain my principal honor roll that I got in all 3 marking periods. I'm a Phoenix poet, I'm a dance company member, I'm also a part of the book club, and most importantly, I am a student ambassador.
Welcome
My name is Amir El-Karani and I'm the principal of Middle School 358, the magnet school for STEAM exploration and experiential learning. We pride ourselves on ensuring we are exhibiting our core values on a daily basis. Those core values are fellowship, integrity, resiliency, and excellence. We also pride ourselves on providing our students with a very unique program, a program that allows them to explore things like the arts, science, technology, and being able to take high school level classes at the 8th grade level. Understanding what's needed for success at the next level is the basis and the core of what we do here. Ensuring our scholars leave prepared, equipped with the tools they need to succeed at the high school level is important for the foundation and their future.
All right. Just quickly, some of our program highlights, some things I mentioned in the video. All of our 8th graders are signed up to take the algebra, biology, and the Spanish language proficiency exam in 8th grade. This is the first year that we're offering the ELA Regents exam to all of our 8th graders. And our goal is to have our class of 2026, 2 years from now, sit and take the U.S. History Regents. We believe that getting our scholars to be prepared for high school means that they go in ready with credits. So potentially 20% of all the credits they need to graduate could be done in their 8th grade year. We are a PBL school, staying true to our magnet theme. Every unit in our social studies, math, science, and ELA classrooms all end in a project. We lean more on the learning and creation in the projects more than we do on the assessments and standards. We have STEAM electives for all of our grades. Some of the STEAM electives include blueprint building, financial literacy, social media content creation, batik fabric artwork, and company marketing with Canva. As mentioned in the video, we have a very unique dance program. We have a state-of-the-art dance room where our scholars learn different types of dance. They also have performed all across Queens and New York City as well. We know that our program requires a lot for our students to be taking high school classes and learning as much as they can in 3 years. So we have a Saturday program that begins in November that goes all the way through the Regents exams. And then we also have integrated our academic program into our after-school program with QCH, where our teachers are with our scholars every day for an hour working on ELA and math. Some of the things that your scholars can look forward to as a scholar at Middle School 358, we have an ambassadors program, which is similar to a student council. We have dance majors for students who want to take their dance to the next level outside of the classroom. We have our Phoenix Poets, who recently performed in front of Daryl from Run DMC. He was so impressed that he came back to our school and put on a show for our entire school that day. We have a fellowship retreat, a camping retreat where our scholars do an overnight. Our QCH program, that's where we have our basketball team, our soccer team, volleyball, some more STEAM activities, and chess, amongst other things. We have a lot of SEL resources. We have a standalone SEL class, but we also have a SEL room where our scholars can go to take a calming break. They can go and pick up some perfume or deodorant or a pencil or a mint, whatever they need to succeed to get back to the classroom. And we have different maker spaces across the school building. We have a video production room where our scholars, the video that you just saw, were able to use to create the video. We have a audio production room where our scholars go to produce podcasts and also the audition tapes for high school. And then we're currently building a robotics makerspace in our library. One thing that I did not put here on the screen that I wanted to mention was that we also participate and partner up with Thomas Edison High School. We partner up with them with their Future Readies program, where we have juniors and seniors from Thomas Edison come to our campus and work with our scholars during their STEAM electives. Many of those scholars are former students of 358. And the cool thing is they get paid to work with our scholars. So it's a job career ready program for them, and it's a unique way for them to give back. If you would like to find out more information, I did put my info in the chat, but we're also on social media, and here is our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Assistant Principal Proom. Thank you very much for that. I don't envy anybody having to make middle school application decisions this year, because there's a lot of good schools and we're only partway through. Next on our list is 332, formerly Redwood, currently Lead X, and I think we've got quite a few individuals ready to assist and present on Lead X. So I think, Melissa, you might be leading it up, but you've got some people to help you. All right, go right ahead.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Melissa Boscarino. I'm the Magnet Resource Specialist at the Magnet School of Leadership and Exploration. And what better way to tell you about our school than having two of our current scholars give you an inside look into LeadX. Ariana and Navesh, please take it away.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Navesh Ramsaran, and I am an 8th grader at LeadX. So, you know, I'm leaving this year, so I'll miss it. But some LeadX fast facts about our school are that our principal is Miss Katan Brown, who is actually on here tonight. Our assistant principal is Dr. Cassaberry. Our guidance counselor is Miss Fabre. And we are located on the 4th floor. So we're up there, you know. Our school colors are purple, black, and silver, as you can see on my uniform here. We have 6th grade transportation using the yellow school bus, and they can get Omni cards. And 7th and 8th grade, they can just get the Omni cards. And some important times for our school is that school starts at 8 a.m. School ends at 2:20 p.m. Lunch and recess is at 10:12 a.m. There are 42-minute class periods and 2-minute class transition times.
Hello, Ariana Madprasad, and I am also a scholar from LeadX. I'm also an 8th grader, and this is Leadership at LeadX. LeadX allows students to build their leadership skills by getting involved in school activities and events and participating in school-led conferences. As you can see on the right and left side, our school made a Diwali celebration museum exhibit where students learned about that holiday. In the middle is a social studies class where students presented what they learned. Here is students having a class project. Below is students building a PC in PC Club, one of the many clubs we have. And then in these two videos, it shows hands-on projects that students did together in groups during science.
Exploration around New York City. The exploration at LeadX doesn't just stop in the classrooms. We take our learning to places all over New York and New York City. So as you can see on the top, these are some of our 8th graders taking a trip to the Tenement Museum, which actually ties into our 8th grade curriculum, which we learn about immigration and the progressive era. So they all work in hands together. And you can see on the bottom left, we went to medieval times, and you can see on the right, we went to Queens Criminal Court. We were actually able to do a mock trial. You can see on the far right, that's the student government from last year. So we were able to do a mock trial, and that's our principal there too. And it was really fun. We got to ask the bailiff and all these different actually judges some questions and even sitting in a real trial. So how are we different? Take it from me. We are a very small school, so every teacher will know who you are.
All teachers will support you whether they teach you or not. And then students have a voice in activities and events. For example, student government allows students to share their opinions.
So we are a uniform school, and on the next slide, as you can see here, these are some of our various uniforms, just a couple of them. So you can see we have our short sleeve shirts, our long sleeve, we have our hoodie, and they all correspond with our school colors. And this is a look into our LeadX hallways. You can see they are beautifully decorated in our school gear and our school colors. You can see we have a lot of positive mindset and things representing to encourage all of us to stay on that positive vibes.
This is a peek into our classrooms. Our current 6th grade classes have 18 students per class on average. These smaller class sizes allow your child to get the attention and personalized instruction that meets their needs. This is one of our many classrooms. Okay, and this is students hard at work. This is students working on group projects together with their peers.
And these are some of the Regents classes that we offer. As of fall 2024, we offered 3 Regents classes, which are the ELA ones, the biology, and the algebra ones, which these 3 I'll be taking this year. And this is some of our school spirit. So we try to incorporate spirit into the weeks and the days as much as we can to make, the experience as fun as it can be. So we have a breast cancer awareness walk, which we recently did. We did a pink sale. We even had a breast cancer awareness art contest. We had I Will Graduate Day, which is the 8th graders making a pledge that they will stay focused on school. Career Day, which is really fun, probably my favorite day of the year, where we get to see all these different careers and maybe get a little glimpse into what we want to be when we grow up. And Spirit Week, which was last week, one of the many ones we do. One of the days was Stuffed Animal Day. We do a holiday one and things like that. And these are some of our partnerships and field trips. So we have a partnership called Amaru, which is a financial literacy club for parents and students. We have Brain Power, Elevate Education, How Can I, which is an entrepreneurship program, the Masterpiece Exemplified, which is a parent program, the New York Hall of Science residency, which all of our students get to explore different things relating to science, the One World Observatory in Manhattan, Queens Criminal Court, as I mentioned earlier, and the dinner table for young ladies.
Okay, so this is the 8th grade prom. It is a fun event that all the 8th graders look forward to.
So to stay in touch with us, please check our website, which is magnetms332.org. And you can follow us on Instagram to stay updated. It's very short. It's just LeadX332. And you can also scan the QR code, pull out your phone and just scan it and stay in touch with us through that. And a little side note, on the next slide is just please remember that we are MS332 and listed as our former name on Redwood Middle School on My Schools. So when you go to apply, although our name right now is the Magnet School of Leadership, LeadX, when you search it up, it will come up as Redwood Middle School. So thank you, and we hope to see, well, I won't see you guys, but Ms. Boscarino will hope to see you guys next year.
Thank you.
Thank you, LeadX. What a great idea of having students present. You guys took it up a notch. I love it. That's wonderful. And I love all of our magnet schools and all of our expeditionary schools. I want to go on some of those field trips you guys are going on. So if you need chaperones, I'm just kidding, but it really is amazing. That's so cool. Next on our list is New Prep, which is MS8, Richard Grossley campus. And I think that we've got more than one presenter on the call for this one as well. So whoever is ready for New Prep, go right ahead.
Hi, I'm Ken Getz. I'm a school counselor at New Prep Middle School located at 108-35 167th Street. We prepared a slideshow narrated by our amazing principal, Dr. Lusain, to introduce our school to you. And I will follow up after for some program highlights and open house information as well. And I did check share sound, so let's hope this works. Can everyone see my screen? Okay.
Yep.
So here we go.
Welcome. My name is Dr. Katiana Lusain, principal at the New Preparatory Middle School 8, also known as New Prep. We are located in the heart of South Jamaica, Queens, New York. We are known as the best kept secret in Queens. The secret is that despite all odds, all learners are empowered to succeed. The New Preparatory Middle School 8 provides a focused, data-driven learning environment where our teachers provide meaningful instruction and support each scholar. All learners discover and develop their innate and creative potential through exposure to a highly diverse curriculum. We forge a path to academic excellence. Our strong belief in youth development is evident in our programs. We dedicate ourselves to the development of the whole child. We offer differentiated academic opportunities for all scholars to access the learning. We have Regents classes where scholars learn 9th grade Algebra 1, English Language Arts, and this year for the 2024-2025 school year, we are offering biology. We also offer arts in education, where academics meets the arts. Our interdisciplinary approach is paramount to meeting the needs of our diverse learners. In the classroom, scholars learn and apply real-life concepts through cooperative learning, use of technology, and engaging activities to ensure college and career readiness. Subsequently, scholars become critical thinkers and ambassadors of their own learning. Scholars are prepared to enter the high school of their choice as knowledgeable thinkers and self-directed learners. We strive to continue providing our scholars with the tools to become college and career ready for all the challenges of the 21st century. All stakeholders are part of goal setting, program implementation, and monitoring adherence to high standards and assessing progress. Our journey never ends. We aim to continue journeying towards excellence.
So some other program highlights, as mentioned during the slideshow, we have our Arts and Education Initiative. Programs we offer as part of this initiative are journalism, 2 foreign languages, Korean and Spanish, art, step dancing, and karate. We offer a variety of different clubs, such as Foreign Language Club, Debate Club, Broadway Junior, where our scholars perform live musical theater. In the last 2 years, we performed both Moana and High School Musical, and this year we'll be performing Beetlejuice. We also value student voice in our Equity Team Club and our student government. Their election campaign is in full swing with the actual voting to happen next week, and they are campaigning fiercely. We are a community school with an active and dedicated PTA, so our scholars' parents' voice actively plays a big role as well. We also partner with SQPA for our after-school program and mentoring. We offer an in-class advisory program for social emotional learning, a mentoring program where we partner with an amazing nonprofit agency called Tomorrow's Leaders and use restorative circles for community building and bonding experiences. We are the New Prep family. Our school's greatest strength is the amazing relationships we make with our scholars. We are a small school of 350 students, so we get to know them incredibly well. We value the journey they are on and are aware that for those who know what career path they want at this point, we help them get there. However, we know that for many students at the middle school level, they may not know what they want just yet, so we encourage and guide them towards their interests and passions on their journey of self-discovery. Truly, however, the best way to get to know the New Prep Middle School and the New Prep family is to come visit us yourself. We hope to see you at our open house on Thursday, November 21st from 9 to 11. I will put our information in the chat. I'm not sure if Dr. Lusain is still on the call. She might be, but thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Dr. Lusain, if you're here, do you want to add anything? Okay, I don't believe so. So again, I'll put our information in the chat, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That was great. All right. Next on our list is 157, which is Halsey. And I believe we've got two of the assistant principals on the call tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So Halsey, go ahead and take it away.
Hi, sorry, I was muted. Hi, I'm Angela Lisa. I'm one of the assistant principals at Halsey Junior High School 157. Good evening, families of District 28. Sorry, technical difficulties. We want to go over some basic topics that we think are of interest to all families. We're going to talk about the basic school information, our academics, our social emotional development, talents, technology, and extracurriculars. Our school is a very large school. We have 1,600 students. We're grades 6 through 8. We have a very diverse population of students and of cultures and of learners. Our students and our families come from countries all over the world, and that's what makes the school so beautiful. We are one community. There are 30 languages spoken at Junior High School 157, and sometimes when I am in one classroom, there could be 10 languages spoken in one room. The school is just so beautiful. There are 200 English language learners, and we have about 300 students with IEPs, and our students with IEPs have the opportunity for flex programming where they're able to go into other educational classrooms in order to receive advanced or more rigorous instruction. We have a large population of advanced learners with up to 8 classes of honors students on each grade. And we have geographic housing in our school to provide our students with a close connection to a grade team, which consists of an assistant principal, a guidance counselor, a social worker, and a dean. We work with our students and we move with our students through the grades. So that same team stays with the students through the grades so that we get to know them and we develop a really close relationship with them. We are a cell phone school environment. Our students use Yonder pouches. Academics. We have challenging next generation standard aligned curriculum across all content areas for all of our students. We are explicit instruction workshop model pedagogy in all of our content areas in each class. Our teacher teams work to differentiate and scaffold for all of the populations of our students, our advanced students, our students with IEPs, and our multilingual learners. We are an Algebra for All school. We have hands-on math curriculum, grades 6 through 8, hands-on science curriculum in a state-of-the-art science lab. We have computer science and STEM for all 6th and 7th grade students, and world language for grades 7th and 8th grade students. 8th grade students can take the Algebra 1 Regents, the U.S. History Regents, the Biology Regents, and the Checkpoint A for Regents credit. All of our students participate in the talent of their choice in grades 6 through 8. We offer instrumental, chorus, art, drama, computers, and STEM. Our students, due to very rigorous instruction in our school, are performing very well. We are at 82.5% above grade level, at or above grade level in mathematics, and 71.4% at or above grade level in ELA. Our Regents, our 2024 Regents data indicated 98% passing rate for 8th grade living environment, 99% passing rate for 8th grade Algebra 1, and a 97% passing rate for 8th grade US History. And we have a lot of success in our students attending specialized high schools. Our students accept 220 seat offers. In addition to academics, of course, we are focused on student social and emotional development. We are a leader in Me School. Our students work with the 7 Habits of the Highly Effective Teen to build character. The teams of assistant principals, guidance counselors, and social workers work together to provide individual student support, like I discussed earlier. We have weekly assemblies, which are focused on topics such as the responsible use of social media, the 7 Habits of the Highly Effective Teen, and we also, of course, participate in celebrations of culture. We have community building initiatives, Respect for All Week, dances, lots of really fun activities. We just recently had Halsey Halloween, which is a giant Halloween party. So we try to do a lot of celebrating to enhance our school spirit. So there's a lot of spirit days and school-wide celebrations. In addition, we, of course, involve our students in conflict resolution through peer mediation and restorative circles. And we also encourage our students, and in our school community, we are focused on giving back. And last year, for example, we participated in the St. Jude's Mathathon, and we raised $15,251 for St. Jude's. So our students give back to the community as well.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Nate DeChonkett. I'm an assistant principal, another assistant principal at Halsey. I'm going to talk to you about the talents that we offer. A lot of families during these meetings have questions about our auditions. So we're listed as a performing arts school. Just for clarification, we're not like solely a performing arts school. We really consider ourselves an academic focused school, but you can get in through auditions. So if you plan to audition, you can find the criteria and guidelines on our website. You're submitting everything through My Schools, but you can audition. You can find the criteria and guidelines on the Halsey website, halsey157.org. We'll put it in the chat momentarily. You can audition for one of 5 different talents, but we offer 7 total. So we accept audition videos and other digital files for band, chorus, dance, theater arts, and visual arts. And we also have 2 additional talents available in the building. These are non-audition talents, but a child can select them after they're admitted into Halsey, computers and STEM. Our talents have a spiraling curriculum, meaning that the curriculum builds from grade 6 all the way through grade 8. And so students are expected to remain in the same talent for 3 years. If they're just switching around, they tend to struggle because they haven't had the base of the other students in 6th grade and 7th grade when they get to the higher grades. The talents are connected to a lot of in-school events. So even though there's a class in and of itself, there are other events that come from those classroom sessions. So we have art shows, concerts, plays, musicals, dance performances, and we also have a lot of out-of-school performances and trips for the students. We've had performances at Lincoln Center. The students go to many different shows, museums, exhibitions, demonstrations, depending on the talent. Our band and chorus students participate in the New York State School Music Association, NYSSMA, as you heard from a couple of other schools earlier. And that includes both NYSSMA Solo, where the students are doing things on their own, and NYSSMA Majors, where they're doing things as a group. The images on the screen right now are from dance at the top right. Our Halsey Dance Elite have a collaboration with Peridance Dance Studio in Manhattan, where the students go and work with teachers and other members of Peridance. And then at the bottom is an image from our NYSSMA students last year. Our chorus teacher won the Barry Manilow Music Teacher Award a couple of years ago for Queens. Somehow I don't see on my screen, but they're there. We had Queensboro Arts festival winners, we had some of our students' artwork was displayed at the Queens Museum of the Arts. Our school has a big focus on technology. We really promote digital literacy to get students ready for college and career. We offer ed tech for both our 6th and 7th grade, and possibly next year we're hoping to expand it to 8th grade as part of their weekly curriculum. Every class has a smart board. We offer students laptops and devices and utilize heavily Google Classroom, flipped classrooms in which students are watching videos of instruction at home. They do a lot of shared projects, collaboration through the laptops and devices, and they also get teacher feedback and give each other peer feedback using the technology. We have a state-of-the-art STEM lab with 3D printers, drones, a flight simulator, and we have a weekly STEM fair. On the right side of the screen right now is an image from the Flag Award website. Our STEM teacher, Mr. Lober, just in this past spring won the Queen's Award was the Queen's Flag Award winner for all the educators in Queens. We know a lot of families want to hear about extracurriculars. We have a lot of clubs and teams. They're all listed here. Some of them are listed here, but we have many more that are available. We offer a variety of sports, and we also have a lot of extracurricular activities that come from our talents: Halsey Dance Elite, Select Chorus, and Jazz and Modern Band. We have clubs that meet weekly. We have a lot of after-school preparation programs. We have programs to help students apply to high school, both for their academic applications and also for the performing arts applications. We have SHSAT prep that's offered in the summer and during the school year. And then as it gets closer, state, ELA, and math prep. We also have, because a lot of families are interested in it, a Queens Community House after-school program offered daily, 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Queens Community House runs that through our building, and there are many different activities available. Okay, if you have more questions, we'll put our website in the chat, and as well as some contact information for people you can email with your questions. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much for sharing that information. Much appreciated. We have got 2 more schools up on our list. I know we're at the top of the hour, but we're still going to keep going with our 2 final schools. All right. Next up is 310, which is Queens Collegiate. And I believe we've got Mr. Harrell on the line to give an update on Queens Collegiate.
Hi there. Good evening. I'm going to share my screen. All right. There we go. Awesome. So good evening, everyone. My name is Jim Harrell. I'm the principal at Queens Collegiate, located on the Jamaica High School campus. We are also a 6 through 12 school. And so I'm really excited to share everything that's going on there with you. I am a parent of a 6th grader and a 9th grader this year in Brooklyn and Manhattan. We live in Brooklyn, and so I know exactly where our families are this evening. There's a lot of choices and there's a lot of places that you can go. And that's a good thing, but also a complicated thing. So I want to tell you a little bit about Queens Collegiate, and I'm going to share with you some information about our open houses so you can come and learn all of the details. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and jump in. So our vision for learning is really straightforward and simple. It's inspire, empower, and care for a better tomorrow. We want to inspire our students to be the best version of themselves, to empower our students to take charge of their education, and to help our students learn to care for one another, and to feel care from the adults in their lives, to understand, that learning begins with care. Part of our vision for learning is that we're a family at QC, that we have a home for every learner in our school community. We're not a screen school. We take all the students. We have, students with special needs, students who are learning their 2nd, 3rd, or 4th language, students who come in at level 1, level 2, 3, and 4. But we ensure that all of our students receive a proper education. And so when we say that we're a family at QC, if there's one thing you walk away from a conversation with me knowing, it's this. That if your child attends our school, they will be known by many adults, not just the guidance counselor, their favorite math teacher, but by the assistant principal and the guidance counselor and the social worker and their ELA and math and science and social studies teachers, their arts teachers. Because we're a small school, we're about 700 students across grades 6 through 12. And about 250 students in our middle school. We have 1 English teacher and 1 math teacher and 1 science teacher at each grade level. And that ensures that our students are well known and well understood by all of the people who serve them. We work really strong and intentionally to build a strong student culture. That means that student voice is really critical to the work that we do, whether it be in the creation of clubs or the development of goals for our CEP, or student government with whom I meet every week. Oops, did I get bumped out?
Your thing wasn't sharing. Can you reshare, Mr. Harold?
Yeah.
Halsey's information was up.
Gotcha. How's that? We good?
Yes. Please.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Miss Lewis. That's our former PTA president, one of my favorite people, Miss Lewis. Hi, Miss Lewis. And so activating student voice is a really big part of the work that we do at Queens Collegiate. And so again, there's all the bells and whistles that I'm going to tell you about, or at least in brief. But if there's one thing you walk away knowing about Queens Collegiate, it's that we're a family. So let's talk about a little bit about brass tacks. As I mentioned before, we are a 6 through 12 located on the Jamaica High School campus. There are 4 schools located on the Jamaica High School campus. We're the only one with a middle school, which works really quite well, actually. Our school hours are 8:10 to 3 o'clock every day. We do an early release on Wednesdays at 1:30. We have 3 classes per grade through our middle school, so 601, 602, 603. And all of our students are engaged, across those 3 classes in the same curriculum. We have co-taught classes in each grade for our ENL students and for our special education students in ICT class. We have greater than 50% proficiency on ELA and math year over year, and our high school graduation rate hovers right around 90% every year. So 88% this last year, 91% the year before. We are a 7-year program, and we're really proud of taking our students from 11 to 18. I have my younger son in a 7-year program in a 6 through 12 school, and it's a really great model that's really perfect for a lot of students. Not every student, but many. And so if that's something you're looking for, I'd love to tell you more about what we have to offer. So our goal for all of our students is college. We're not a school that specializes. I don't have a medical program or a robotics program, but we're going to ensure that your student has a really strong academic foundation, and really with college in mind as sort of our final goal. And that starts with a strong foundation. And so we have doubled down on literacy across the school. Every student in our school, in order to promote, as part of our promotion criteria, has to read 3,000 pages every school year. We do reading logs, and we have a reading class called QC Air, Adventures in Reading, where students really get to explore different kinds of reading, whether it's informational reading or nonfiction or fiction reading, different genres of fiction, graphic novels, and so on and so forth. Students read 3,000 pages a year, and they have to document that and turn that in order to promote and avoid summer school. We use a research-based curriculum across grades 6 through 12 designed to engage all readers. Making sure that students can engage in the reading that they're doing. Again, whether it's informational or fictional is really critical to us. Literacy across the curriculum has been a huge push for us over the last few years, especially coming out of the remote year at the beginning of the pandemic. It's been really critical for us to help our students sort of engage with texts of a wide variety and help them comprehend those texts. And then finally, we offer targeted reading instruction for students who need it. For whatever reason, students, if they come to us well below grade level, we have research-based interventions that we've put in place to ensure that they can catch up. Our coursework across grades 6 and 7 is pretty standard stuff. We offer a rigorous core across the content and a full arts program. Every student takes an art form every other day, whether that's visual art, theater, or music. We started a drum line this year, which we're really excited about, and a high school band as well, which again, we're also excited about. There's a handful of electives, and then in grade 8, like many other schools, we offer students a chance to accelerate or to move into some different spaces. So all of our grade 8 students take Spanish, and all of our students take, well, it used to be the living environment, now the biology test. And then some of our students are able to accelerate into the algebra and the US history Regents exams at the end of 8th grade. Looking ahead to high school, and I think that when you sign up with Queens Collegiate, I hope you're thinking about 7 years down the line. We require all of our high school students to take college preparatory courses. So all of our students, again, whether they come to us as special education students, or students learning a new language, or students at level 1, all of our students, by the time they graduate high school, will take chemistry, physics, algebra 2, 2 years of computer science, 2 years of Spanish, arts classes every semester through high school, and access to AP and college accredited courses before they graduate. We're really proud of the curriculum and the sequence that we've put together to ensure that no matter how students come to us, we can get them to college readiness. And as with everybody else, I would be remiss not to talk about our culture. I led with this. We're really intentional and really thoughtful about how we develop clubs and opportunities for student voice to be represented. In our high school, that looks like 30 different PSAL sports, student-led clubs, again, a student government association, and so on. In our middle school, we replicate some of those things for the middle school section. We do maintain a restorative approach. Community circles are a routine part of our work in the school. Mentoring, we have actual classes we call the Empowerment Series that push in to speak with students about building healthy relationships, about mental health, reducing stress and anxiety, developing healthy relationships with peers and family, and so on and so forth. We have a number of interest-based clubs and sports for students, as well as opportunities for students to engage in leadership. So last thing I want to say before I tell you about the open houses is we do partner with Queens Community House for an after-school program. That after-school program runs until 6 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, and it is entirely free of charge. Our QCH program is absolutely fantastic. We partner with them on a number of different events, and I'm really proud of the work that we do in partnership. So finally, these are our open houses for the coming bit. We've already had our first couple, but there's still time to both come in person and see the school and walk around. There's a lot of things to tell you about. And then, of course, we also have virtual open houses forthcoming later this week and into the end of November. So I hope you'll come give us a look. Take a photo of this. If you go to the QR code that's here on the right, you'll find access to this slide deck, and then you can go to our website to find this flyer where you can see all of our open houses. All right, I'm going to put my information in the chat. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, Principal Harrell, for that detailed recap of your school. Thank you so much. All right, last but certainly not least is MS72, which is the Catherine and Count Basie Magnet School for Multimedia and Performing Arts. I believe we've got Assistant Principal Bucceletto here this evening to present on.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for saving the best for last. I'll start sharing momentarily. Let's start with a quick video. Make sure you guys could hear this, please.
Catherine and Count Basie is a magnet school that focuses on multimedia and performing arts. I want each child to walk away with knowing that their experience in middle school was nurturing, it was loving, it was caring, that their principal knew exactly who they were and what they wanted to be, that they have choices and opportunities in life, that they can be whatever they choose to be.
Whatever they're interested in, we bring it to life. And I think that's a unique experience here. I love it here. It's excellent.
It's an amazing opportunity. We allow your kids to explore, learn so many different things that they can take on with them in the future.
Culinary arts teaches students not only nutrition, but also how to cook a meal. And it also incorporates measurement and learning what is healthy eating. We have a drum line where our students are so actively involved and they show leadership skills where they're ready to take on the drums, and even further that arts program, whether it's in high school or college. We offer dance where our students learn a different variety of dance techniques.
The dance education here at 72 really is a great foundation for children who want to pursue this professionally or advance.
I didn't have the courage to dance in public, but this school really introduced me to have confidence to dance in front of people and express my talent.
We also have music. Our students are learning several different instruments, from trumpets to flutes, and that starts right in 6th grade.
If your child comes here, they will be included with a staff that cares.
We have students from all different parts of the world, and we all come together as one.
Yeah, I've been here for 3 straight years. I love it. Made mad friends, you know? Yeah, it's cool.
Our students have an opportunity to learn about videos, podcasting. We offer visual arts.
This school is special because we offer a lot to these children. It gives them more than just academics. It gives them a place to grow, to learn, to experience new things.
They're learning different skills here that will take them very far.
We care about each and every student and each and every person who walk through this door.
Every single student here has an adult that they can turn to in their time of need. And I think that is amazing and beautiful for our students.
Bring your kids over here. Sending your kids over here to 72 will really provide them the tools and skills they need to strengthen their own identities growing up, figure out what they love, what they like to do, and just prepare them for the real world.
When a student comes to Captain and Count Basie Magnet School for Multimedia and Performing Arts, we ensure that scholars are equipped with all that they need as we prepare them for life, not just for high school, but provide them with life skills, academic skills that will take them beyond.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. And as we move through here quickly, our mission and vision. So at Catherine Count Basie Magnet School, through multimedia and performing arts, we empower and educate the whole child to become ambassadors of change. Instructional priorities, ensuring a culturally relevant curriculum, develop students as digital citizens, invest in special education, provide support to our MML learners, and ensure students are college and career ready. And our instructional principles ensure high expectations and rigorous instruction, strengthen and welcoming and affirming environment, implement inclusive curricula and assessments, and ongoing targeted professional learning communities for both students and teachers. Okay. Everyday breakfast starts at 7:30 in our cafeteria. Line up about 7:55 to get the students upstairs by 8 o'clock to start homeroom. Classes start at 8:10 after homeroom to dismissal at 2:20 p.m. And our half days are at 11:30 a.m. on a given half day. For our grading policy, we have homework at 10%, exams at 30%, projects at 20%, classwork participation at 25%, and portfolio notebook work at 15%. So you can see we put the crux of that in the classroom where your students or your scholars are doing majority of their work, right? They're there with their teachers. So we're leaving the onus on them inside that classroom. We are college and career ready. Scholars are responsible for all assignments in and out of school via either paper-based or in their Google Classroom on a regular basis. Moving through our curriculums, this is what we are currently working with, taking the shift with HMH as the rest of the city is with NYC Reads, and pushing forward with NYC Solves next year in our math classrooms. We utilize Jupyter grades, and it's in a great way for us to connect with our parents, to keep them updated on all situations, whether it's their grades or just constant communication. If they have questions, they can reach out to all of our teachers and have that open streamline between the teacher and the parent. Electives. So students have electives once a week, and they also have SEL period once a week. Both are on a Friday. And for our electives, we offer dance, band, drumline, theater and Broadway Junior, photography, podcasting, visual arts, sound and lighting. There's also culinary, which you saw in that video, and there's STEM, there's multicultural, there is sewing, and a few others that I have yet to mention off the top of my head. But that is by student choice. So it's an elective. They take a vote in September, and we try to place them accordingly. And same with the art blocks. So one of the things we did this year was we changed how we incorporate our multimedia theme into the students' curriculum. So students now get 4 periods of art a week, and included in that, they're either in a dance track, a band track, a visual arts track, a theater track. So they take that with them, hopefully, ideally through the 3 years that they're at our school, and really build that foundation to take them from 6th graders to 8th graders in their arts tracker. We are a uniform school. Okay, so Monday through Thursday, we have apparel with our BASI logo on it. It's required with either black or khaki bottoms. On Friday is dress down day, with some stipulations, no ripped jeans or other inappropriate attire outside of the school handbook. We also are a no cell phone policy school, so students' phones are collected in the morning and returned to them at dismissal time by their homeroom teachers. Okay. We do utilize PBIS rewards, and that is kind of tied to our CARES program. I'll switch back to that, which is our compassion, accountability, resilience, empowerment, and services. So when we see our scholars exemplifying these, they will receive PBIS points, and that's not the only way to do that. But that is how one way that when our teachers and our assistant principals and any adult in the building sees our students doing this, we can walk over and say, all right, you showed great compassion there with a classmate. I'm going to reward you with some PBIS points. And then they could utilize these points on certain Fridays throughout the year where they can purchase food, books, almost anything. There was your AirPods in there last year if you accumulated enough points. So that runs off their student ID. So students get excited when they receive PBIS points because they know that it leads to something they could purchase on Friday during lunch periods. We do have an extensive after-school program. It runs Monday through Friday, 2:20 to 6 p.m. And there is extended day till from 6 to 7 p.m. for those parents or scholars that need that. We partner with the Child Center of New York. So we are the BASI after school program. It's BASI Beacon, and these students get homework help, city and state exam prep, regions prep, volleyball, badminton, sports, dance, electronic sports, where they play some video games, drumline, cheerleading, arts and crafts, STEAM, chess club, cheer and dance, mentoring programs, photo and video, gymnastics, Top Chef, special events, and much more, trips, holidays, etc. So anything, and then as many other schools mentioned, we're at the working of our students. So a couple students came up and said, hey, we don't have a soccer team. Is that something that we can do? And we said, as long as you can find a teacher that wants to teach it and get enough students that want to sign up. And, they came to us with a petition and a list, and we're going to start a soccer team. So as long as the students can advocate for what they want, we're there for them. And a couple of things that have been going on recently in our building, math tutoring, Tuesdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m., supporting students in both math and the Regents track. Okay. We're currently conducting our spelling bee. Our students are working through studying their words. We just celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month. We had dancers from different companies come and show us native dances and really support our Hispanic speaking students who were really proud to recognize their culture being recognized in our building. We also had Diwali recently, and we had a company come in and put on a performance for that as well. Recently, sweets and donuts for trick or treat. We had a great turnout in our CAF with all of our students for Halloween. We had a math Starbucks day in 7th grade about a week and a half ago now, where we tied ratios and proportions into creating coffees. And you could see here our students actually made their own different drinks based off the ratios and proportions after they solved some problems. Character Day, tying back to what we did last week in the lunchroom. See, a lot of students participated in that. Great turnout for our 3rd annual Breast Cancer Awareness Parade. Our dancers performed on Guy Brewer. We took a lap up and down the street, had some local people stop and praise us for what we were doing. And it's just a great day overall. Full campus event. Really was tremendous for all the students. And one of our scholars did win the breast cancer awareness essay contest. So one of our students did win, I forgot how much money. I think it was $200 or $350 that she won. And this month we are celebrating our National Native American Heritage Month. So each week at the town hall, our different grade bands will receive information about our Native American Heritage Month. Coming up in December, we have Holiday in Hollis. We'll be celebrating the holidays. And we have our high school information session coming up on November 15th in our auditorium from 9 to 12. Earlier this year, we also had Father Bring Your Child to School Day, which was a great turnout again. A lot of dads dropping off. And, you know, it's not limited to dad. It's any father figure, anyone in your life who you want to bring up, they can. And it was a tremendous day again early in September. And we do have plenty of workshops with our parent coordinator, and the rest of our school are setting up for us. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But I think I stopped sharing at this point.
Thank you. Thank you so much to everybody who came out and presented. We heard from amazing middle schools here in District 28. People do have their work cut out for them. We are speaking a lot about all of the language opportunities that are given at our schools, and so I would be remiss if I didn't pause to ask our Spanish and Mandarin lines if there's any questions from families on those lines. I'll take a moment just to pause.
No questions on the Spanish line.
Okay. And our Mandarin line is silence.
The Mandarin don't have any. They don't have any further questions so far.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Again, thank you everybody for coming out this evening. And we very much appreciate your time. We know it's late on a night, election eve. So thank you everybody for coming out. And for interpreters, please stay on the line, but everybody else can jump and say thank you very much. If CEC, you want to jump in and say goodbye, or principals, you want to go say bye, feel free to unmute and say good night. I see someone's asking about Louis Armstrong. We didn't have Louis Armstrong on the call. I apologize. I know they're not technically D28. Next year we'll have to definitely include them. I know that they are also a very popular choice for even our D28 kiddos and families. Yes, Paquita, go ahead. You can speak. I'm waiting for everyone to drop in. I just need to ask the interpreters a question before I end the call. But go right ahead, Paquita.
Oh, no, hi, this was very good, but no, I didn't have my hand raised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we can stop recording, right?
Yes, I don't know how. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay.